What's good, everybody? Dave's the Crooks here, Crooks Process here to talk about what should the Tennessee Titans do come Thursday night. Seventh overall pick. You know, I've been on here and talked about free agency, what they done. Lloyd Cushenberry as center, Bernard Parler as one of the new running backs in the backfield. Calvin Ridley signed him to a big time deal, and then we got the guys on the defensive end, L'Jarius Sneed and Awuzie as well, along with Kevin Murray at linebacker as well. So you got those additions there for this team. You brought back NWI into the fold, but where do you go from here? What's left to kind of put a bow on his roster overhaul? All right, I'm gonna break down like three scenarios that I think they should do. And the third one, I may catch some heat in the comments, but let me know. First, I think the way Brian Callahan has been talking, that they may be looking at receiver at the seventh round pick. Whoever that may be, Marvin Harrison, Malik Neighbors, Roman Duze, one of those three elite guys. Now, probably some of y'all probably say, listen and say, well, Marvin Harrison probably won't be there. And I was like, well, you never know. With the draft, you really never know who's gonna be what at what at what pick. So you never know. I just throwing it out there. But between those three guys, the Titans will have their pick to choose to go along with Hawkins, Ridley, Burks, Phillips, and NWI. Now they seem to like elite neighbors a lot, and it's not a bad pick to go with. You got to think about this. Kyle really don't sound like a 4-year deal. Now, granted, he's 29 years old too, so you got to think about that. DeAndre Hawkins, a free agent after this upcoming season. Avoid there. Then Traylon Burks, if he don't show up, what you gonna do with him? Same thing with Kyle Phillips, same thing. And plus, NWI is back on a 1-year deal. So you kind of need that receiver just to kind of, just to grow Will Levis, excuse me. So I think that's probably your top option right there. Your second option, kind of slight below wide receiver to a degree, is the left tackle position. Now, who they go after? Joe Alt, J.C. Latham, the kid from Penn State, Ola Fashanu. That's kind of like being the three top, tackles in the draft. Some, all three of these guys I've been seeing mocked to the Titans. And, different combinations there. Me personally, I think I got Joe Alt in my number one, Ola Fashanu number two, and J.C. Latham number three. Now, you still need that left side protector, where Brian Callahan coming from Cincinnati. You kind of see them over the past few years, nickel and dime that offensive line, to a point. Now, granted, they had success with the bad offensive line, multiple AFC trips, Super Bowl appearance, all that, up in Cincinnati, and could the Titans go receiver, find an old veteran and free agency who's still out there, and kind of just band-aid it until like next offseason, maybe. But you gotta, if the left tackle of the future is there, you gotta grab it. You gotta grab it, and hope that guy is a stable for your offensive line for the next 10 years. Now, could it go receiver at 7, and then the depth of this offensive tackle group you can push down to the second round? Possible. But if that elite guy's there at 7, you got to take that guy at 7. Because offensive skill is going to be heavy at the top of the draft. Now, my third scenario, and some of y'all, like I said, might hate on it. Why not double dip in the first round? Now, say for this scenario, neighbors and all or Roma Duze all happen to be around 7, 8 pick. Let's just go with that. Why not? Okay, take Joe Alt at 7. Come around, talk to Atlanta, say, hey, we'll trade up with you in pick 8. Probably had to give up that second, your second this year to do this, all that, and probably a first round in next year. But why not double dip and get all a combination between like all Ashanu and then one receivers like Neighbors or Dunze. Go back to back. Kind of do what the Texans did last year. They took C.J. Stroud, come back around, took Will Anderson. Why can't Tennessee do the same thing? Double dip off on the offensive side of things. Help out Will Levis. Take Alt or whoever you want to tackle. Take a whoever receiver. Double dip that way, and you for sure got the elite of the elite draft prospects in your fold for your team. So, what y'all think? Comment down what y'all know what y'all think about that scenario. I got the Titans going receiver at pick 7. Who would that be? I think it'd be Neighbors if he's there. But we'll see how things shake out. The Chargers, they're a wild card. The Giants are a wild card. So it's a wait and see on Thursday night. But comment down, let me know what y'all think about those scenarios. I'll talk to y'all later on draft night. Peace.